thought I was feeling you? That shorty a munch, shorty a eat it, she eat it for brunch. Bitch, I'm a killer, I get what I want. Hoes ain't real, let's keep it a bean. Know that they mad when I'm on the scene. Not too fat, can't fit in my jeans. Yo, she had a roll, got cut from the scene. Keeping it dirty, I'm keeping it clean. Fucking with shorties who pulling the strings. Yo, saying you love me, but what do you mean? I'm cool as fuck and she like that I'm mean. Yo, listen. Realest nigga out, you shitting me? Too far away, can't get with me. Bitch, you got finicky energy. Gra. She wanna fuck, bitch be fiending. How shrooms, so she leaning. Think of her neck, she not breathing. Thumb in a check while I'm speeding. Yo. Listen. Yo. You thought I was feeling you? That shorty a munch, shorty a eat it, she eat it for brunch. Bitch, I'm a killer, I get what I want. You thought I was feeling you? That shorty a munch, shorty a eat it, she eat it for brunch. Bitch, I'm a killer, I get what I want. Bitch, I'm a killer, I get what I please. Open your mouth, get on your knees. She on my body, she aim to please. Top of the key, going for threes. Fucking on me, shit on my boo. Not today, I'm not in the mood. How can I link when I'm on the move? All that negative shit ain't cool. Yo, look at my watches and my bands. Yo, she keeps staring, she a fan. Yo, gotta stick to the plan. She mad as fuck, I won't be her man. Yo, she still gon' be my bae. She mad, I don't do what she say. She still gon' be my bae. She mad, I don't do what she say. You thought I was feeling you? That shorty a munch, shorty a eat it, she eat it for brunch. Bitch, I'm a killer, I get what I want. You thought I was feeling you? That shorty a munch, shorty a eat it, she eat it for brunch. Bitch, I'm a killer, I get what I want. Yo.
You're listening to PowerPlugRadio. Home of your throwback jams.
Yo, we live in the building. Live direct St. Petersburg, Florida, man, up here at Urban Drinkery. PowerPlugRadio, 9 day with MK. You already know how we coming, man. It's first Friday in the city, man. Another night. I got a special guest here with me, and we gonna get this thing rocking early, man. Been seeing her online doing her thing for a minute. You know, it take a lot to start something. Stick with it, follow through, keep it going, stay consistent. And she been doing that for a minute, man. Lifestyle clothing, definitely been making a lot of waves in the city. A lot of movement going on, a lot of motion. So I had to, bless Donnie Edwards with the opportunity to come on here tonight, man, and highlight her brand and what she got going on. So Donnie, thank you for coming to the show. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it.
Yep. So good to have you, man. Definitely, like I said, been watching you online for a minute. Lifestyle clothing. Talk about the inspiration behind the brand. Talk about the name. Talk about, where it came from. Talk about, how long you've been on this swag shit for a minute. We was talking about on the show, you've been doing your thing for a minute. People been, looking at your influence, looking at your style, and looking at you as a person they can go to for, style tips, style advice. So just talk about, how that turned into you actually, coming up with a brand and wanting to, sell it and make it happen.
So I don't really know. It was crazy. Just like coming up, I was a sneakerhead, big in the sneaker community.
Yeah.
Camp out. When we got Athlete's Edge every 2 weeks early. Like, if I didn't get it 2 weeks early, I'm mad.
Right.
Whole day gone, don't miss no release.
Yeah.
I just was really into shoes. I was always in the clothes, and then after that, my mom always be like, what do you want to do? She would be heavy on me like, oh, you need to be a nurse. You need to be a nurse. You need to be an RN.
Right.
And we foreign, so she was like, you got to make some of yourself. Mm-hmm. And she'd just be like, well, what you going to do? You have to go to college or something. So I went to school to be an RN. I even had my stuff to be a med tech, all that. Never did it, though, because I'm just not a fan of, like, hospitals and stuff. But then I switched over to business at SPC.
Yeah.
And I just knew I loved clothes and shoes. And then actually my first shirt ever was to the 11s. The all-white 11s came out in like 2014.
Okay.
So at the time, my homeboy, I don't know if you ever heard of True Graphics. Okay, you know True Graphics, he make the videos and stuff and all the Carhartt.
Yeah.
So he big right now. Shout out to Carl.
Most definitely.
But back then, I was older than him.
Right.
And he went to Lakewood, but he knew me from like shoes and like MySpace and just like we both was from Cross 54, stuff like that. So
you went to Lakewood too?
No, I didn't go to Lakewood, but my house was right by Lakewood. I went to St. Pete.
Okay.
So we built a friendship, and he was smart. He actually went to like internet school back then. So this is like before it was even a thing.
Right.
You only went to school if you was bad. Internet school if you was bad back then.
Right.
So he actually was graduating a year early, and he did graphic design. And he learned it from his daddy. And, I was like, man, all these clothes and stuff, man, I can make this, bro. I can make that, and I can make it raw, And I'd be like, they already be asking me. Like, Yeah, then I was like, and he knew how to do graphic design, so it'll be like, we'll get in the lab. Like, he had a room, he had his own apartment too, high school.
Early.
I swear to God.
Early in the game.
Bro.
Yeah.
So he had his little apartment, and then we'll go over there. He got it set up with like the green lights. I'm talking about, this is back in 2014, so this is not a thing.
Right.
He got the lights, and we'll go in there, and he'll do the shirt, and it's like we making music in a sense, but we making art. So I tell him, I be like, do this like this. So he got the shoe. I said, bro, back then it was big to like get outfits with the shoes, get the matching Jordan shorts, and socks, and all that. So
where do you think that came from in the city? Sorry to stop you, but it just in terms of like matching, where do you think it came from?
Like that song?
Just us like in St. Pete having to not just get the shoes, you got to get a custom shirt with that bitch.
Cause everybody a celebrity.
But I went to Lakewood in 05.
Yeah.
So 03, 04, that's what we was on then.
Yeah, definitely.
So I worked at the shoe store.
But that was the wave for a minute, though.
It was the wave for a minute.
That was the wave for a minute. We just broke up off that like maybe before 20, like 2016 probably.
Because you know the cars that used to come with the shoes?
Save them.
Save them, but put on the shirt when the shoe come.
Oh, okay. See, I ain't never see that.
We 03, 04 with that.
Okay. See, what I knew is, with us, we'll go to Champs. So Champs, it was a Chinese man. If you was chopping shoes back then, you know the shoe manager at Champs, a Chinese dude.
Short dude.
Yeah, bro. So
yeah.
He would have the fits, because you always get the fits before the shoes.
Right.
And then after that, you can sell the outfits.
Right.
So the outfits will usually come out like a week or two before the shoes in the store.
Right.
So if you know you're going to get them, you grab a fit with the socks, then you definitely got to get the shoes. But that's back when, too, Jordan did the shoes with the slides. So, like, he'll do the 13 shoes with the 13 slides. So, if you ain't caught the shoes, like, I knew a lot of dudes, too, that, like, played sports. You know, they still, to this day, love shorts and basketball socks. They'll get the slides. They'll get the 13 retro slides with the 13 fit because they didn't get the 13 shoes. Because remember, you ain't never seen, like, back in the day, the retro Jordan 13 slides, they even got the little air bubble on them.
That was after us.
Yeah.
Before, it was the shoes only in the shirt.
Yeah, so.
Then they came doing shoes and slides.
Yeah, so he'll get the slide, you feel me? So what I said is, man, I'm finna make a shirt. I don't even remember because it was so long ago, but we making a shirt.
Right.
We put the shoe, I said, man, put the shoe on the scale. Because that's back when it was Gotti. So I'm heavy on Gotti because I'm influenced by music too.
Incorporating the music.
In the cocaine. Everything was cocaine. That's back when you could wear all white and you be him.
Facts. With the all white 11s, facts.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, bam. I said, bro, they call, they gonna call them cocaine 11s. I said, man, these cocaine 11s, man, Gotti all white, CMG, 11. I said, put them on the scale, bro. So he do it. He grabbed a little scale. He doing a little picture art. He graphic design. He grabbed a little scale.
Right.
So I said, nah, bro. I said, don't put I think he said he want to put like 32 grams or something. Yeah. I said, nah, bro, you put 727 in there.
Okay.
Put the scale read 727.
Okay.
So it was the cocaine white 11s on the scale. The scale said 727. It was literally just like some little heat transfer thing. His daddy actually made it in his garage for us. We bought the Gildan tees and we paid his daddy to put it on the shirt. I think his daddy probably charged us like maybe like $10, $15 a shirt. And me and him went half. I think it was like $300. So we went $150. Because we used to buy the shoes and flip them then too. I used to be the shoe plug back then.
So you was the shoe plug early?
Yeah. But I ain't go crazy. Nowadays you go crazy. Back then I probably get 2-3 pairs.
2-3, right.
And one pair for myself. So I'd be like, okay, I just made back my money for my pair and I done made a little extra. I done made my money I'm finna spend with this outfit on. You feel me?
See, when I was in high school, I was a shoe plug, but
you worked at the shoe store.
I worked at them bitches, but I was just letting people come in and get what they wanted for $50. So the times was crazy then, but it's different now,
Yeah.
The security different. It's different. Yeah. But it's been a long time since then. But I only did that because they didn't give me no hours.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I done did some.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah. Because they be feeling like, dang, I'm trying and you busting me, bro.
But the sneaker culture in St. Pete been crazy for a minute. The Jordan culture been crazy for a minute. Back in high school, with us, it was if you didn't get all of them, you might well not get none of them. You can't just get one, not get the next one. You got to get every one that drop.
Okay.
You can't just skip. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You got to stay consistent. You feel me? And then if you didn't get them, you feel me?
You lame.
We
Lakewood. Y'all Lakewood. You lame. Lakewood is a high precedence at Lakewood too.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But back to your brand and that first design, You know, you got with a graphic designer. Some people don't have designers to get with, so they just doing it on their own. So that was a blessing. You still working with him?
No. We had, after that shirt, we had stocked out of that shirt. We had fell out.
Off the first shirt.
Because
when that money get involved, shit get different.
It wasn't even about the money. Because
it wasn't about the money. Okay.
We made our money back. Our first shirt was in the store off my face in the mall.
Okay.
Our first shirt was
That's
in the Champs was to the right when you go in Tyrone Mall, and across the street used to be the little urban stores with the Arabs.
Right.
I brung my shirt to the Arabs that morning. The Jordans dropped, and I said, "Hey, bro, you gonna be across the street from Champs. You know they gonna want something to go at this." And I wholesaled it to him, and then we sold the rest on face. I wholesaled like 10 to him. He put it in the window on the mannequin, and they literally went from Champs.
That was 2015, 2024. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still don't even know what I'm really doing. I'm just like, dang, my mom always telling me stop shopping in the store. This what this done got me. Like, they know me. I'm a number one customer with them.
Right.
So when they see this, they like, you feel me? It's kind of different. That's really how I built my connections, because I was always shopping.
You built the rapport with them
from shopping.
Right.
You feel me? So I was like, man.
Right.
And then, like, after that, we had kind of got into it because he wanted to be the boss. You ain't finna boss me around. And then he popping with other stuff. Like my dog he was doing Gucci Man cover art back then, and he do websites and stuff. So he got an apartment. He younger than me. Man, I ain't never known that man to work a job. If he working one now, whatever, but I ain't never known that man to work a job.
That's crazy.
He had a Jag back then with the rims, like Jit was sporty. But
so
man,
in terms of like inspiration, motivation, you'll say in terms of close homies, you know what I'm saying?
He definitely motivated me from business standpoint. I swear to God.
That's love.
And young people not motivated. Nah, people
they gotta
be hating.
come from somewhere.
They be hating. I ain't gonna hate on my friend. I don't want to be the rich friend, really.
Right.
I want to be the broke one.
Right.
The rich friend got the hardest battle.
That's a fact.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
That's a fact.
Everybody want to be the star, baby. It's a lot to be a star. That's why they break down.
Most definitely.
Nah, I was like, yeah, like everybody around me, him. That's how I feel.
That's how you gotta feel.
Everybody around me, him.
That's how you gotta feel.
I don't like no poo putts, like they say on Pay the Fool. Yeah.
Right.
I'm happy that's my homeboy. We go out together and stuff.
Come on, man.
I'm loving it.
So back then with us, it was about 5 or 6 of us. We had a rap group. But again, you know, strength in numbers. We all had the J's. We all getting the custom T-shirts made. So that's why it's just like, you know, we made a nice fashion statement back then. So nowadays, I think it's different out there. I don't think it's the same as what it was back when we was, you know, coming up as far as fashion. And I don't know. I feel it's different as far as the young generation in high school.
Yeah,
I see them doing their thing on homecoming and prom nights, but regular day, I don't know if they still coming how it was important to come back then.
But nah, you know what it is though? A lot of the schools got dress code restrictions. That's what it's hampering.
That too.
Like my little nephew go to Lakewood. You gotta wear like a hoodie or a collar shirt or something. The logo can't be too big. And now when you go to the cross schools like St. Pete and stuff, you ain't got no dress code. Northeast, but who goes to those schools?
Right.
Lakewood. I don't know about Gibbs, but Gibbs, they got certain restricted dress codes, so you can wear stuff to a certain extent.
Right.
So it really gotta have to be your kick game.
Most definitely. I remember back then there was a brand called Welcome to the Hood.
Okay.
And they would make guns on the shirt, but it had words with like a positive message.
Yeah.
So sometimes I would have to turn my shirt inside out.
Yep.
But just in terms of like brands back then that, you know, you like to wear, like what was some of the most brands that you fuck with back then the most?
Honestly, the stuff I used to wear back then, I still wear now. Back then, it was a different time and age, so it was polo crazy. I was in the young drove, so me and my homeboys we was beating down polo.
Everything.
So it was it was the polo, Nautica, Jordan, the Nike.
Right.
If it was a bigger brand, the bigger brands I wore was like Ed Hardy.
Okay.
Let me try to think something I know I spent a lot of money on back then. I know Ed Hardy. Ed Hardy was a big one.
You remember Parrish?
Yeah, Parrish, yeah.
Parrish I used to love their jeans.
Yep.
They had the jeans with the raw details on the back pockets. That was like 07, 08.
Yep.
For me, I was 07, 08 with the Parrish. And then I remember Crown Holder.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I remember Crown Holder was one of them high brands in the store with this 175 shirt.
Oh yeah, I probably ain't know nothing about them.
Crown Holder, that was like 06, 07, 08. Okay. But since then, you know, urban brands, they come, they go. Like, what's your thoughts on brand longevity? how you make a brand last?
You got to be consistent in.
Yeah.
I don't want to say you want to follow the trends, but I mean it is fashion.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
right.
It is a vibe and there are moods and stuff that's in style. So
gotta stay current.
But a lot of people I be feeling like they not. Like anybody can make one good thing. Mm-hmm. Like you feel me? I can never rap and make one raw song.
Facts.
You can try to say like it got to be a little bit deeper than that.
Right.
You gonna run out quick.
Right.
I feel like you really got to be original and like you got to have an eye and stuff kind of. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like not imitate or duplicate, but like replicate better, bigger and better in a sense or something. I don't really know how to say it. You know what I'm trying to say? But like think of it like Nike and Jordan is the same. Yeah. You feel me? But they still different. Or not even that. Something a little bit closer. Right. Polo and Lacoste is the same. Right. But they different. Facts. So you feel me? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, find your way to make it. Find your way to make somebody want to get that.
Yeah. Basically, find your lane. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to compete. It's okay to have something similar, but be different.
Yeah. Like
still find a way to be different.
Yeah. Be original with it. Still.
Got to. In terms of like right now, like a lot of people are on heavy designer. A lot of people want, or the new standard that's been set in society is designer. In terms of you need this in order to really feel like you putting that shit on. Mm-hmm. But we was talking before the show about like color coordinating and like a lot of shit. You don't have to match. Mm-hmm. You don't have to. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on buying certain brands over other brands and still making fashion statements?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. It just depends on where you at in life or what you want. Because, I mean, like even like what we was talking about with cars. Yeah. At first, when you might be a little bit more timid, lower end cars might be it, then your palette going to increase with your pockets.
Facts.
You feel me? So I ain't nothing wrong with that. Because, I mean, there's certain stuff I wouldn't wear. Because not say you... But you get what I'm trying to say? I just feel like, And then there's other stuff I feel like it's not like my age group. Like, a lot of different stuff. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But if you could dress, you could drop me in Target in the middle of Utah. Facts. And I'm going to come out him. Facts. I bet you I'm going to find some Lee cargo pants. Yeah. Some socks, give me a white tee, a little jean jacket, something. If you got it, you got it.
Right.
You feel me? So
I feel like that's style. Everybody don't have style.
Exactly. There we go. So it's a difference between fashion and style or swag. You feel me? Right. If you got swag, you can put on anything.
Right. Some people say they know how to dress. I think it's knowing how to dress and having style.
Yeah, or not even. Some people they can only dress themselves.
They don't got the vision.
You can only dress yourself.
Facts.
If you got style, you could dress. You could style anyone.
Anybody. Yeah, that's
you feel me?
That's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, so like me, I could style anybody.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
And some people is just like I said, they're just like a one-trick pony. Like you just strictly dress urban. Facts. I got different vibes for different moves.
Fact. You gotta be able to. And then some people only on or off.
Yep.
They don't got no middle.
Yep.
They don't got no regular day.
Yep.
They either coming hard or they lounge wear.
Yep.
You feel me? I feel like you gotta have a medium. Yeah. And for me, going to Lakewood just got me in the mindset is I can't take no days off. That's what fucked me up. You feel me? But nowadays it's like, damn, I'm still in that mindset. But it's mainly I went to fam too.
Okay.
So I'm thinking,
heavy fashion.
Stupid.
It ain't stop.
But when I got there, before I got there, I'm thinking college is some regular shit. I can go to Finish Line, get 5 for 20 tees, colorful basketball shorts, and just regular day. You feel me? I go on campus and it's
the same thing over again.
On steroids, man. So that was an eye-opening experience. But I don't know what it is with black people. I know what it is, but I don't know if other people know what it is with black people and why we care so much on appearance.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like it comes from the fact that we've always been judged. So the biggest thing that we don't want is to be judged the wrong way.
Yep.
So we feel like if we come a certain way,
respect
you have no choice but to respect it. And then if I do it all the time, you ain't got nothing to say to me, bro.
You just built something.
You built something. You got nothing to say to me, bro. And then when you get to that point, now you getting the benefit of the doubt, and you can pull anything off.
Yep.
You can pull anything off.
Yeah.
It don't even matter. Back in high school, I couldn't afford the Iceberg at first.
Okay.
Remember Iceberg? I don't know if you remember Iceberg history, but at the time it was a popular designer brand. You feel me? Couldn't get the Iceberg.
It still is now.
I go to Walmart. I find the whatever mouse that was.
Mickey Mouse.
Now when it was a I want to say Mighty Mouse.
Okay.
It was a character.
Yeah.
End of the day, it was a plain character tee. But I came in the character tee. Damn, they got the same credit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody say
They ain't guess you because who you was.
Fact.
It's like you got to build a brand for yourself. Everybody's name got a brand.
Come on.
When people say your name, think of it. When you say somebody, oh, you know such and such, you gonna say what they brand gonna make you think of. You know, heavy set dude, or you know one boy, you know. That's your brand.
Facts. And everybody
and then that
don't
becomes
know
your legacy.
Facts. And what I was talking to my boy about the other day was in terms of respect. Everybody go about getting it different ways. Mm-hmm. But you got some people out here who think they should get respect, but they haven't done nothing to deserve it.
Yeah.
But they think they have.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know, you got to just set standards, and them standards got to be respectable. Them standards got to be honorable to the point where somebody got to look at that and be like, dang, I need that. Because at the end of the day, you got a brand, and people give you money to put that brand on.
Exactly.
That means you did what you supposed to do to get them to believe in your brand. So they either fuck with the design, or they fuck with the meaning behind the brand, or they just fuck with you. I feel like people fuck with brands for them 3 reasons. You feel me?
Yep.
They might just respect you so much that you can put anything on a t-shirt, like what Kanye West thought he could do with the White Lives Matter and do his thing. But you know, if you get to a certain point, even with music, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, they definitely feel like they can say anything on the track and it's gonna slide.
Yeah, but you always gonna catch an L with that.
You gonna catch an L.
That's just a creative funk.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know, if you're an artist, whether you make music, you make art, you make clothes, you gonna get a bash. You ain't gonna always get,
not gonna hit every time.
And not everything is for everyone either.
Facts. So that's like, the hard part with designing. Talk about some of the challenges you come across with coming up with designs. Like how you know when it's okay, that's the one, or do you overthink designs, or like how does your design process come?
It like I said, I'm inspired from stuff around me, so like it could kind of be like rapping. Like I could be going through something in life, and then it could be a quote, and I could spin it off a little bit different, like a famous quote. You know, like the quotes everybody post or know share and delete off social media.
You brought me this shirt, Lifestyle Clothing. This shirt right here is a new design. Talk about the design that's on this shirt right here.
So that one right here, this from our new collection coming 11/11, the State of Mind collection, and this is just strictly how I was feeling. You know, I was going through it, heartbroken. You know, and then after that, it just changed me. Like when I get in my feelings, when I be heartbroken, it just make me want to get money, because I'm like, I'm finna show her. I'm finna show her. The best revenge is to bubble up.
Facts.
And people always keep tabs on you.
Facts. Always.
And then even if they don't want to keep tabs on you, if they knew you was in correlation, somebody else gonna put that tab on you.
Facts. That's a fact.
So that was really all it was. And I mean, who ain't had their heart broke? Who ain't went through nothing that changed them? Not even heartbroken. You could be heartbroken from losing your people, family, whatever. It's just saying on the back, pain changes who you are.
Pain changes who you are.
Yeah.
Most
different
definitely.
things change you. Like this year was totally revolutionary for me.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why we calling it the State of Mind collection. We got this, and then we got our other shirt, which is Fuck a Critic. That'd be like my 2 moves. You know, so it's got BMF Meech on there.
Okay.
And they got Fuck a Critic, and we got them.
Okay.
We got tube socks, we got the shorts.
Okay.
And that's just our late fall, but definitely all.
The quote right here, a great grind will change your life. Talk about how you feel about that, where that come from.
I've been saying that since like when I first started. That was like my second shirt. A great grind would change your life.
Okay.
And it was just a catchy statement, and people were just like, true. Like, you know, back then they was like, oh yeah, that's wrong. Let me grab that.
Definitely.
You know, and it was just something like that. And then too, back then I was limited on who could even print for me, and you feel me. So you got to think of something that's cost effective. That's screen print, easy.
Right.
So all that be coming into place of my designs too. You know, like you could have a design and it be raw and it be worth a lot.
Right.
But if you ain't got that base, that's gonna be a bad investment. That's like you buying a car you can't afford to pay for it.
Nah. So talk about, you know, the support system. You know, how you reached out, how you go about networking, how you go about making them connections with people to you know, get the product out.
So Networking, I really got to get better on my networking, especially coming back new. Like, I'm coming back after a minute, so it's like a whole new game out here. And so I'm trying to get better with networking, starting to start doing more stuff with getting the brand more out. But as for right now, it's just really, I know a lot of people, so it was just off my face and then it spread.
Right.
It was off my face and then it just kept spreading, so that was really just it.
Facts. So talk about the importance of social media when it comes to marketing.
Marketing is everything. Marketing is everything. Social media.
Because with your marketing, just from what I've seen, you know, you get your customers either send you them photos or you got them photos of your customers in your merch, and you're consistent with showing that. So you're constantly putting it in people's face that people got this shit on.
Yeah.
Y'all need to put this shit on too.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, it's hard. Because a lot of my customers, depending on who it is, because I got a variation, a lot of them is like, you know, they out here in the streets, so they don't do social media.
Right.
But I don't care. They know, like, I'm paparazziing you, bro. I'm getting this picture of you, bro.
Right.
I'm taking this picture of you.
Then, right.
You better send me a picture.
Right.
I'm going to be on you. And they don't want that, so they going to do it.
Right.
They going to step correct every time.
But you got to speak up. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Definitely.
So that's definitely one thing that, you know, you aren't afraid to do. You gonna speak your mind. You confident in your brand, so you gonna let people know what time it is.
Definitely.
And that's how you gotta be.
Definitely.
How you gotta be. So switching over to you know, like future, you know, where you want the brand to go.
I've been really contemplating that.
Yeah, because it can go a lot of places.
Yeah, I've been heavy contemplating that. I've been contemplating if I want to. At first, when I first came, it was all about like kind of like wholesale. Yeah. In a sense.
Yeah.
But now, like, why if you don't have to?
Right.
Like, wholesale is cool, and it'll scale you, and it'll spread you.
Right.
If that's what you want. It'll rapidly spread you if that's what you want.
Now, for the people who listening who don't know wholesale when it comes to fashion or having a clothing line, what do you mean wholesale? So
when I'm saying this as far as wholesale, I mean, like, do you want your brand in stores? You feel me? So that's you. When you want your brand in stores, you got a wholesaler. So think of it just like with anything else. If they gonna buy it off of you to sell it again, they got to get it for a cheaper price, where y'all both can make profit. That's wholesale.
Right.
So wholesale, by doing that, say if you want your store to be your shirt to be in your favorite urban store in the mall or in your neighborhood or whatever the case may be, you gonna have to sell it to them for less than what it is, so they can make their money too.
Facts.
And they usually still want a 50% flip too.
Facts.
So, or something near to it. So then you gonna have to be getting that for a hell of a price, or you ain't gonna be making no money. But at the same time too, it's all about your mind frame. Like, I done took L's on wholesale just so I could get it out and get it in people's faces. I'm only one person. I only know so many people. Like I said, it's off my face.
Right.
My reach I can only reach so far.
Facts.
So a mall, that's unlimited.
Right.
You know, a store, that's more unlimited. So it depends like that too. So I mean, it's your pros and cons. So you might take a hit on profit, but you extended your reach, and then now you gonna link them back into coming directly to you, and now you just doubled your profit again. You know, so it just depends on how your game plan is and your strategy. But me, I've been contemplating, because at first I was heavy on wholesale, but now, you know, I ain't never had a website. I had a website domain, but I never put a website up.
Right. So you realize it's not necessary.
Nah, I want a website. So now I'm debating, like, do I just want to do direct to consumer?
Right.
Like, just go to my website, or you got to come to me, and that's the only way. Versus wholesale, and make way more money.
Right.
Cause now I can get all my profit.
Right.
But
so
can you handle that, or, you know, what's your reach gonna be when you do it like that?
Yeah.
Will you be losing by I can only sell so much off my face.
Right.
Versus if I give you a pack, you a pack, and my face, now you got different people, I got different, you feel me? So it just depends.
Yeah, you got options. You got a lot of options on how you want to get it out.
It depends.
But if you go the website route, doing it yourself, them orders can come in. The hard part about that can be just that shipping, handling all that packaging, getting everything out on a timely manner. But you could automate that process by having another company do it if you was to use that route.
Yeah, but the only way I see me doing fulfillment is like, that's crazy. It ain't too much that you can't handle on your own, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fulfillment is gonna be crazy. Like, you gotta be doing, if you doing fulfillment, I'd say for me, you gotta be doing like over 200 piece quantities.
Right.
Because you mean you can't do that by yourself?
So basically, you saying
for me, that's the way I look at it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You
so
know, my mind a little different.
Yeah. So basically, if you're a fashion designer and you have a product and you're interested in, not doing the hands-on work with the packaging, unless you have a lot of orders coming in, you should do it yourself, because if not, you spending money to have somebody else do it for you when the volume ain't high enough for you to even use another outsider.
Yeah, like why can't you do it yourself?
Right.
What you doing?
Right. That makes sense.
Because you're going to have to pay them good money to hold, storage.
Right.
Then they're going to have to get your orders in and confirm it. Don't let it be wrong from wherever you're sending it from or you're getting it to them. So then you're going to want to ensure that. Like you add in more. It's a different headache in a different way.
Facts. So for the people who want to start a line, have an idea, what do you think they need? Like the top 3 things you think they need in order to bring that idea to life?
You need a little bit of money, not even a lot.
All right. 200, 300,
whatever you want to.
Right.
You start off with one shirt.
Right, one shirt. Okay.
Literally.
Right. Literally.
And you need the money.
Right.
You need a vision.
Right.
And
vision for the designs, visions for the.
Yeah.
You gotta have a vision for the whole.
So you need money. You need a design.
Right.
And then you need to know your why.
Right. Why? Right. Because if not, you.
Why are you doing it?
Right.
Because if you don't know why you're doing it, or you're not passionate about why you're doing it, and you find out it's hard, you're gonna stop quick. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But I mean, why even waste your time at all?
Facts.
I ain't wasting my time and my money and nothing I don't want to. That I know I don't really want to.
Yeah.
Especially the way times is now. You could go flip something else, bro.
That's a fact. We're gonna take a quick break. Good conversation, man. Good vibes, man. Night and day with MK, Power Plug Radio. You already know how we come.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
Another night in the city. Listen. Yo. Shit don't sleep, man. Listen. We on Malcolm X Boulevard. I'm a sniper and a swiper, so I'm pulling cars. When I step inside the space coupe, I go to Mars. Superman switched to Richard to an Audemars. In the Durango, but we still riding under stars. I be in foreigns, but I still be in them other cars. I got some favorites, but I still fuck with them other bars. Yo, I don't discriminate, man. I be all around. Yo. We on Malcolm X Boulevard. They ain't fucking with Nar, but they still selling hard. It's levels to the shit and don't nobody want that charge. I got it on my heart. You seen it from the start. Online shopping, so I keep a Supreme cart. I know this shit look like a Dickie, it's a Carhartt. Yo, we on Malcolm X Boulevard. I'm with my dog standing tall like some St. Bernards. Certain shit stay on my mind that I can't discard. One-on-one, I been a nigga they could never guard. I dream a lot, I seen a lot, I'm forever scarred. Tryna make it rough on your dog, they fix the yard. Yo, we on Malcolm X Boulevard. My first skeleton was a Lucien Picard. I'm an Ellerton counting thousands inside a car. Still relevant, fuck niggas didn't think I'd make it far. Now I light my joint with a lighter wrapped in gold yard. Yo. We on Malcolm X Boulevard. Yo. Remember this if you don't remember nothing, man.
I love you, Bobby.
Time wait for no man. You know what I'm saying?
Magic.
Be careful out here before you slip on some shit you ain't mean to. Like, yo. Lost in the world, lost. Still lost in my mind. Lost in the world, still lost in my grind. Lost in the world, still lost in my thoughts. Lost in the world, still got them lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. When you play your role, that don't mean play the victim. Trying to beat the odds, still trying to beat the system. When you play your role, that don't mean play the crowd. Size on the set, now he barely on the slab. When you play your role, that don't mean play the crook. When you live in life, don't just live it by the book. When you play your role, that don't mean play the snake. We both went on that mission, so we split the take. Like the Red Sea, down the middle, split the cake. When you play your role, that don't mean play the fake. Don't be trying to sink the boat when we on the lake. Don't be trying to rock the boat, we was selling straight. Yo, 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 yo. Lost in the world, lost, still lost in my mind, Lost in the world, still lost in my grind, Lost in the world, still lost in my thoughts, Lost in the world, still got them lost in the sauce, lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Shit really real out here, man. I hope you niggas try to understand it sooner than later, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my 1-2, working my set, you feel me? Lost in the world, lost, still lost in my mind, Lost in the world, still lost in my grind, Lost in the world, still lost in my thoughts, Lost in the world, still got them lost in the sauce, lost in the sauce. Niggas coming for more every day. Niggas hiding in bushes. Feel me? Keep your head on the swivel, man. Niggas got disguises on. You might be fooled. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every night, man. Every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Niggas out here on the prowl, man. Yeah, they trying to get it. Listen, yo. Next time a nigga try, I got the semi-auto. If a nigga wanna die, he can get this hollow. Make them doves fly high as the sky go. The way you violating, you must wanna die, bro. Yo, I had to write a message to these fuck niggas. Yo, be careful who you steal from. Nowadays, niggas brandishing some real guns. Yo, really out here having real funds. Yo, and they wanna take it, stealing everything because they tired of living basic. Never set goals, a dead end is what they chasing. Lonely ass road, ain't nobody on it racing. On the side of that house, back and forth pacing, waiting, in that moment trying to escape it. Have you ever seen a nigga run for his life? Have you ever seen a nigga vanish in the night? Yo. Have you ever seen a nigga think twice, man? Yo. Have you ever seen a nigga right before he loses his life, man? Yo. Let me know. If a nigga wanna try, if a nigga wanna die, we can make them doves fly. Do you wanna lose your life? Next time a nigga try, if he really wanna die, we can make them doves fly. Do you wanna lose your life? Yo. make a move. What you wanna do? It's enough for me and you. This mission only take two. It take two. We can make a move. What you wanna do? It's enough for me and you. This mission only take two. It take two. We can make a movie. Let's get the filming. Nothing like your last nigga. I'm a real man. If it's on your mind, then I'm tryna understand. Get on the same page, don't be tryna overplan. Same thing you wanna see, I wanna see too. In a perfect world, girl, I only need you. Time going fast, I ain't mean to tease you. Tryna make it last, girl, I love to please you. Looking at my wrist, I don't know where the time go. Looking at them pictures, it do something to my soul. Thinking about the chances it took to get down the road. If they walked a mile in my shoes, they'll fold. If you down the road, never leave you in the cold. What's understood don't need to be explained, you should know. Same walk of life, but we got a different stroll. On the road of life, so we gotta pay the tolls. We can make a move. What you wanna do? It's enough for me and you. This mission only take two. It take two. We can make a move. What you wanna do? It's enough for me and you. This mission only take two. It take two. This ain't the first time. It's like the, you know what I'm saying, the lost count, but I'm saying we done been down this road before. I just left a place I ain't never been before, but I had a good time. So listen, travel, shit, maybe I'll tell you. Yeah, this time is different. Yeah. The type of shit a nigga tryna see. Came up overnight like they blessed the kid with a key. This the type of life a nigga really tryna live. If you ball the block and I'ma still get it how I live. Made $1 million when I went to sleep. Woke up from a dream, staring at a flat screen. It ain't nothing to a nigga on the cuff. Barry said it's tough, nigga still tryna slow me up, yeah. Kurt wonder how they never really seen it in me. They saw me put it on my back, not a team winning. They saw me put it in a race, not a wheel spinning. I keep a poker face, fuck niggas still grinning. Tree still growing, they coming by tryna trim it. Money still coming off the top, they tryna skim it. Best thing he ever said is when he stand on business. Best thing I ever read, private, fuck small living. Tall ceilings, y'all feelings never cross dealing. Lord willing, cold chillin', 3 or 4 women. Attitude, Robin Givens, body on Angela Simmons. Yo, I be doing it and doing it and doing it well. I be doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I be doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Shawty called the Uber over just for me to do it. Already know what time it is. Shit, it's just the two of us. Been blowing dank and sipping in, and I ain't giving 2 fucks. So is you with it or what?
Is you with it or what?
More money in the bank, shit, I should never fail. And how you get your money, you should never tell. Shit, you can follow me, nigga, I do it well. This shit is audio dope on the digi scale.
I be doing it and doing it and doing it well. I be doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I be doing it and doing it and doing it well. Yo, we moving through these dimensions, man, with ease, know what I'm saying? Real swiftly, you feel me? Niggas ain't even holding back no more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The clock ticking, man, every day. Yo.
Rico got that fire, got that fire.
Yo. You might see a ghost if you look close. You might see a win if you look within. You might win a race if you pick up your pace. Yo. Yeah. Now listen, we tryna double the enterprise. Listen. Yeah. I am him, nigga. I'm the one, nigga. Get it done, nigga. On that money, run until we see the sun, nigga. Vibe richer, it's a clear picture when you move swifter. If you tryna sink the boat, they can't cruise with you. Moves bigger, Nas more realer. One accord, nigga. 3 or 4 250s and a couple 4-wheelers. Lord willing, build a mansion with 4 ceilings. Major killing, catching flights.
Yo, we back in the building, live Urban Drinkery up here at the He Say, She Say event hosted by Kiana. If you in the city, make sure you stop by, come catch a vibe. You on Night and Day with MK. I got my special guest, been with us for a long time tonight, talking some real positive energy talk, you know, giving y'all some good food for thought, good game. Donnie Edwards in here, lifestyle clothing, holding it down strong. Donnie, what's the word? How you feeling?
What's up? I'm feeling good. It's a vibe out here. Y'all gotta come see these people. It's a vibe out here.
Most definitely. So we had a good conversation about the brand, you know, the culture in the city, the state of fashion in the city, you know, where you going with your brand. You know, that's why I just want to, you know, like I said, bring you on and, you know, have you highlight that, let other people see what you're doing. You might inspire them to do something too. You know, you always, you know, giving people advice, setting standards for people. So, you know, if anybody got any questions, you know, I'm sure that they can, you know, reach out to you. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, lifestyle_clothing brand. And then you can find us on TikTok at lifestyle clothing brand. And you can tap in with us like that.
Most definitely. So, again, man, it's a lot going on out here in St. Pete. It's First Friday. If you in the city, if you're going downtown, make sure you be safe. Make sure you drink responsibly. We all trying to get to the same place, you know, home peacefully. So again, man, you on Night and Day with MK on PowerPlugRadio. It's been a beautiful episode. We're going to be here the same time next week. So make sure y'all tap in. And again, if you're in the city, make sure you stop by Urban Drinkery tonight to the He Say, She Say event hosted by Kiana. So again, man, it's Mike King, Donnie Edwards. Until next time, y'all be safe out there.
State of Mind Collection, 1111.
Believe it.